We stay with this particular story and speak to Tseliso Ledimo, who is SADTU's Gauteng Provincial Secretary. Tseliso, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Firstly, your reaction to this incident.
Good evening, and thank you very much for having us. We really strongly condemn this behavior. We find it very unacceptable and shameful that violence is displayed at the level of a school by somebody really who has some standing in society. We do know that violence begets violence, and we do not think that family disputes of whatever form can be resolved through violence. So we condemn in the strongest possible terms the display of this violent behavior at our school.
And what does it say, though, about the security when it comes to the schools, especially if somebody, people can be seen on video doing, such at a school, and with, of course, teachers, some community members, but concerningly children around? It's
quite bad that as a society we can utilize schools as platforms to resolve our issues. This should not be the case. Schools should be safe havens for teachers and learners and parents so that teaching and learning can continue uninterrupted. So this behavior of a pastor of some standing in society, perhaps somebody who enjoys some level of respect, including at the school level, does this violent behavior. It's really very unacceptable. It's a very wrong example that's been set for society, as you would have observed today, how that community reacted to that behavior, which is something we really want to call calm and order, because we don't believe that violence is the way to resolve issues.
Calm and of course composure is one thing, but it's another thing to put people's lives in danger. How concerned are you about security at that particular school and other schools in the province?
Well, security in schools has been a matter on topmost of our agenda, that the Department of Education should ensure that there's no easy access into school premises. But we also do believe that the question of safety of schools should really be a matter of community ownership. And we do believe that our community should participate fully in protecting their assets, because schools are public assets. We do believe that community should actively participate in ensuring that public assets are safe and teaching and learning is protected at all times. We don't believe that schools should be centers for people brandishing guns and so on. We do believe that there should be an environment, however, where people feel safe, where teaching and learning can take place in a peaceful manner, in a manner that's acceptable to everyone.
Has SADTU visited the school?
Yes. Our structures visited the school. They interacted with teachers, they interacted with learners, which was really highly appreciated by our members at that particular school and learners. And SADTU has called for calm and has also called the department to really strengthen its support services to ensure that law and order is restored at that particular school.
What were your officials told was behind what happened?
Well, what we were told is that there's a dispute over the custody of those children from families, which matter is not really within our jurisdiction. It's not in our interest, issues of disputes between families. Our interest is the safety of the children whilst they are at school level. Whatever dispute there is, it's not our space, really. All we call for is that there are platforms where such disputes are processed and addressed. There are institutions in this country where these matters must be administered and dealt with, and not at level.
And I suppose law enforcement agencies must leave no stone unturned in dealing with this one.
Correctly. We do really call on the law enforcement agencies to really go to the bottom of this thing and bring the perpetrators of this backward behavior to book.